Oh, I didn't know you were there. Follow me. You can just come into my office. I'm executive here. Don't look at the nameplate. Come to my office. What's the first question?
Introduce yourself. This is terrible lighting.
Awful.
All right. Introduce yourself. Tell us your name, age.
Sophie, 24.
What do you do for a living?
I work at A&E.
Where do you live?
Union Square.
Do you rent or own?
Rent.
Do you have roommates?
Yes, Ariel Chrysler. She's my best friend, and sometimes I bother her in the morning and give her wet willies.
Do you have pets?
Well, in the apartment, no, but at home I have this noble steed named Titan. He's beautiful. That's a dog.
If you are doing the tape, oh, give us a tour of your home.
Oh yeah, come into my office. It's my home. Cribs. A&E. These actually aren't my things. I would do a better job of decorating. But, all right, so next question.
Give us your dating history.
Oh, it starts with nothing and also continues into nothing.
Can you tell us a funny story about the first date you ever had?
Can it be my first kiss story? Okay, the first time I was in 8th grade, I was dating this kid, Brandon, who had frosted tips at the time. And I only dated him because my brother had a girlfriend before I had a boyfriend, and he's younger, and I knew I had to make out with him before my younger brother did. So one time, do you know this story, by the way? Should die. Brandon and I stayed after school, like, with our friends in 8th grade, because that was, like, the cool thing to do. And he was like, hey, Sophie, like, you want to go on a walk? And I was like, oh, sure, I guess. And I knew what exactly was going to happen. We went downstairs, and there were 2 cafeterias in my middle school, and there was, like, this little random hallway that connected it. And all of a sudden, like, his tongue was like all over my face, and I like wasn't ready for it all. My eyes were open. I wasn't ready. I didn't know what was happening, and then like I pulled away. I didn't know what to say, because when you say thank you, so I looked at the floor and there was a dime, and I was like, oh my god, look, a dime. And I picked it up and ran, and my middle school is in town. I ran across the street to the pizza place, told everyone the story obviously, and the next day I came into school and there were dimes in my locker when I opened the locker, and everyone was throwing dimes at me and Brandon all day.
It's a good story.
Thank you.
Okay, moving on. Describe your ultimate fantasy date. Where would you go? What activity would you do? What would be on the menu for dinner?
Okay, I would definitely want to someone to build a new amusement park for me that was really clean with really big roller coasters. Nobody was there except for us. And then I would want there to be stations of music I like. For example, Rascal Flatts would be there. Then Maroon 5 would be there. And probably Adam Levine would try to steal me away from The Bachelor because I love him. I would like probably say yes. And then there would be other kinds of music things on the menu. There would be pizza, broccoli, peanut butter, popcorn, veggie burgers.
Okay, tell us about your family. Are you close? Do you have siblings?
Yeah, I got a younger brother named Jason, 22, really handsome. He's got blonde hair and blue eyes, but he's an inch shorter than me. And did you misrecord this whole thing? And he's taking a year off before going to Columbia Law School, and he's like working for my uncle's travel company. So he just went to Africa for 3 months. I was going to Boulder and smoking tons of pot. And then he's gonna go back to Africa, and he's gonna go back to Boulder, and then I'll go back to Africa, and then back to Boulder, and then go to law school at Columbia. Kills it.
You could travel anywhere in the world, where would you go?
Thailand. So like I would really like it if the season maybe took us there this year, and not to like, where did the Caitlyn season go? Like somewhere random, like Texas. I mean I'd go, but I'd prefer somewhere cool like Thailand.
Tell us a funny story or about your travel experience.
Oh, one time when I did go to, do you know this story? When I did go to Thailand once, I went for 2 weeks. And I went with my friend who's as tall as I am, and the first day we were there, we went to go do community service. The first day we were there, we went to a school, and we were playing like London Bridge or something with the kids, and my friend was like, Sophie, we can make such a tall bridge. I was like, yeah, we can, and went to make a London Bridge, and my fingers got caught in the ceiling fan, and I have scars on my fingers. I thought I was gonna have nubs on 3 of my fingers. It was terrifying.
But you don't.
Right, I don't.
Oh, no.
Oh, natural.
What would your hometown date be like? Where would we go and who would we meet?
Okay, you would meet all of my friends from home, the girls at least, because the boys are kind of annoying. And my dad would probably test him a lot. One time my dad opened the door when Brandon came over with a samurai sword, and I got broken up with the next day. So like my dad probably play a prank or something. My dog would probably ask for treats. Chapco's very small, so I wouldn't have to show you anything except for my bedroom.
Do you have any special talents? Is there, if there is a hobby or activity you like?
I can eat a lot when I'm not even hungry. That's a talent. Oh, I'm also really good at bowling, I learned last night.
Is there any talent you can show us? Show, don't tell, you know.
Right, unfortunately I already ate all the pizza in the kitchen, so.
Okay, well, any last thoughts? From one Sophie Bressler.
Who is that? Is Drew yelling Cody again? Alright, turn it off.
Closing remarks. This is my girlfriend Sophie.